fight for what's right. Fight for your life.
I'm Riles. I play football for the Raging Cajuns. I actually play receiver, and today I will be teaching this young man how to run a route. This is Travis McCoy, who recently played basketball in high school, so it's going to be a little tough trying to teach him what it's like on the field, but we'll get through it. Today I will be showing him how to get off the line when he has a defender in front of him, how to use his feet in his hands and releasing. I'm going to show him how to catch the ball. Also, well, before that, I'm going to show him how to run a route. So let's get it started. Running a proper route, you must have good stance and you must have proper alignment. That is important, very important in the game of football. So first thing I'm going to be teaching him is how to get in his stance and where to line up at, depending on what route he has to run. So the first step I'm going to teach him, if he's running a out route, any route he's going to be releasing outside, when he releases, he has to line up at the top of the numbers. If the ball is inside of him, he has to make sure his outside foot is back. His knees are slightly bent, and most of his power is on his forward leg. When he stands, to make sure he has most of his power on his forward leg, he needs to lift his leg up one time for at least 1 second, so he'll know he has all his power on his forward leg. So the first thing I'm going to be teaching him is technique. So he must get in a proper stance, most of his weight on his forward leg, looking inside at the ball, outside foot forward, and make sure he's aligned at the top of the numbers if he's running any route that's going to release outside, which I will be showing you later. So let me see it.
Say most of my weight on my front leg?
Yeah, so most of your weight on your front leg, leaning forward, looking inside, back, and make sure you lean to make sure you're doing the proper stance. Make sure you lean forward on one leg to make sure you have all your weight on that forward leg. Okay, you gotta be comfortable. So lean over, look inside, pick that leg up for 1 second. Okay, so that's the first thing you need to do for anything. So if you're lining up on this side and the ball is on that side, this leg needs to be back. The outside leg that's towards the sideline should always be back, and your inside leg should always be up. So on this side, we're doing the same thing. And you're picking your leg up for 1 second. Make sure your power on this leg, and you're looking inside. So let's try on that side. Put most of your weight on your far leg. So basically, I'm showing him how to get in a proper stance and using proper technique before he is releasing off the line. If you have a defender in front of him, everything, he has to have a bent knees and ready for the ball to snap. So basically, that's the first thing he has to be able to know for learning technique. Okay, now that I taught Travis how to get in a proper stance, the next step is to teach Travis how to come off the ball when you have a defender in front of him. So what I'm going to be teaching him today is a single threat release and a double threat release when you have a defender in front of him. So just like I taught him in the first drill, that the first thing he got to do is make sure his stance is right. So if the ball is on the inside of him, he need to make sure his inside, his foot is up, and if the sideline is this way, his back foot is back. So the first thing I'm going to be teaching him is a single threat release. So if he have a single threat release and he's on this side of the ball, he would release him inside of the defender. So the first thing he's going to do, he's going to make sure he's in a proper stance like I taught him. Most of his weight is on his forward leg, just to make sure, do a 1 second hold. So most of my weight is on my forward leg, slightly bent. And the first thing he is going to do is take one step right and then release left, inside. And he's going to move that way. So another thing that is important is using his hands. Because a receiver, he can't get past the defender with just his feet. He got to be able to use his hands. So when he come off the ball and he take his one step right, he want to move his hand out. And when he go back left, he want to take his left hand and move that defender that way and release this way. So the first thing he's going to do is single threat and getting off the ball. So let's try it out. I'm going to do it one more time, and I'm going to do it twice. I'm going to do it slow, then I'm going to do it fast, so he'll know. This is a single threat release, and this will be an inside release playing receiver. So doing it slow, he's you're gonna take a step. Make sure this hand is out. Take a step. Use this hand to move that defender and release. So now I'm gonna do it fast. So make sure most of his weight is on his heel, and boom, boom. He releases. So now, let's give it a try.
I don't really think I'm ready for this shit, but you know what? I'm gonna try it out.
It's all right, man. We're gonna get it right.
So you said one foot back for.
Yeah, like just like I taught you in the first drill. Make sure I'm gonna move this up so you can use your hands. Make sure you're up on the line. All right. So first thing you're doing is a single thread. So do it with me. So you're gonna take a step, and then use your hands to move him, and his other hand to get rid of him. So it's just a single thread release. So it's boom, boom. That's it.
So I gotta do it all fluent like that?
You're right. So, boom, and release. Right. But you, all right. Now try it a little faster. So, boom, boom. Come on, you can do it. All right, now listen. You're thinking about it too much. You gotta be patient and just focus. Do it fast. And boom, boom. You got it. Come on, let's do it. One more time. Single release. All right, now do it fast for me. Do it fast.
Fast.
Do it right. There it is. That is the single thread release. Now we're gonna move on to a double thread. A double thread release is pretty much he will be releasing outside of the defender. So now this is a little tricky, but I think he'll get it. So you're in the same stance. The ball is on the inside, and this time you're releasing outside. So a double threat is a double move and release outside of the defender. So first thing you're gonna do is take a step out, take another step in, and come back out. So double threat is just the boom, 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 and you release it. So let's give it a shot.
Can I see you do it one more time?
All right. So the ball is inside, your leg up, most of your weight on your far leg. This is a double thread release. First step, outside, inside, and out. So you do it fast, it's boom, boom. Let's give it a shot. All right, see, you did it right the first time. Now try to do it fast. So double thread release, do it fast. Boom, boom. Perfect, perfect. So I taught him 2 releases. First I taught him the single thread release, and then I taught him the double thread release. So now he has his stance and he has his release down pat. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, now I taught him the proper stance of lining up as a receiver, and I taught him the proper releases and when getting off the ball. So now in this drill, I'm going to teach him how to run a simple route and with a defender guarding him or standing in front of him. This is Alonzo Harris. Y'all may know him, Raging Cajuns running back. So he's going to help me out. He's going to be the defender. He's going to help me out as I show this young man how to run a route. So let's get to it. So I'm going to make sure he was paying attention in the earlier drill. So the first simple route I'm going to teach him is a simple 5 and out route. So the 5 and out route, since it's an out route, I remember I told him in the first drill, since you run an out route, where you want to line up at on the numbers?
You said top for out. Right?
Yeah, top of the numbers.
Top numbers.
So he's going to line up on top of the numbers, and he's going to run a simple 5 and out route. So since he's releasing outside, he's going to give me a double release. So his double release, again, he's going to go right, left, and release right. So first thing he's going to do, boom, boom, boom. He's going to run to the 5, shuffle his feet, and then break out. And to add a little flavor if he wants, but that's, you have to be more advanced. You might want to give him more flavor to the inside to his defender. When he's running a 5 route, break down, boom, boom, to add flavor to his route. But let's get the 5 and out down pat first too. Since you're running a 5 and out route, you lined up at the top of the numbers, and you You're going 5 yards. So you want to give me a double threat release. When you give me a double threat release, you want to shuffle your feet at 5 and break out.
Do I gotta do the little head stick first? Or should I just do a regular first?
If you want to do a regular, you can. If
Yeah,
you're ready for a head stick, you can. But let's do the regular first.
Yeah, I like to practice the regular first.
Okay, so
Alright.
Lonzo, don't go too hard on him. All right, so
Yeah, I'm.
let's go. Sit, cut.
Get off me. Break it down.
All right. So now that was pretty simple running at half speed. So now you look like you're thinking about it. Now I want you to do it. I want you to make it natural. So when you make a release, 5 yards and just break. Just a tad bit faster because you look like you're thinking about it.
You're right. I am thinking about it.
Okay. Let's get
But I'm kind of new to this, you know. So.
It's okay. Boom, boom, boom.
You say shuffle my feet at the top, right?
Yeah, but don't shuffle too long. You don't want to get a defender time to break on your route.
Oh, okay.
So now we're gonna do one more route. It's gonna be a 5 and in. So the 5 and in, you're just gonna give me a single release. So your single release is gonna be
Oh,
inside.
gotcha. That's what that was for.
Okay, so if you coming inside, where you wanna line up at?
You said at the bottom, right?
Right. Okay. The bottom of the numbers. So you're gonna line up the bottom of the numbers, and it's a single release. So it's just boom, boom. Get vertical. 5 yards, shuffle. And you're gonna break in.
I got you.
Same route, but you're coming in. So let's give it a shot. But the single release, putting it all together. Sit, cut. Hurt. So that there, I just showed him how to run a proper route. So he know how to get in the stance, he know how to release, and he also know how to run the route. So to put the icing on the cake, we gotta show him how to catch a ball. Okay, so now he got it all down pat. He gotta be able to put the icing on the cake. So he gotta be able to catch a ball. So he's gonna put everything together that I taught him today, and he's gonna run the proper route, and he's gonna catch the ball at the end. So you're gonna come with me over here. And he's gonna run a proper route. The first route he's gonna run is 5 yards and in. So he's gonna run with a single release, 5 yards in, get vertical, shuffle, come in, bring the ball up, and catch it. The first thing you gotta think about, if the ball's up high, he gotta learn to keep his thumbs together. If the ball's down low, he need to keep his pinkies together. He need to look the ball in. When the ball come in, you need to look the ball in and tuck it and get vertical. So remember, if the ball's high, keep your thumb together. If the ball low, keep your pinky together.
Okay.
So then after that, you're gonna run a 5-yard route. Well, you're gonna do the double threat. So you're releasing outside, so you're gonna be at the top of the numbers. So boom, boom, release, get vertical, boom, boom. The same route that you ran, but now you have to catch the ball. So let's see it.
Hey, Alonzo, I know you're a football star and all, but go a little easy on the throw. I'm not used to this.
All right, let's go.
All right, so I'm going in breaking route.
All right. So he's gonna be running the route on air because he's not focused on defending now. He's focused on catching the ball. So
Do you still need me to do the single threat?
yeah, since you're coming inside, you're at the bottom of the numbers, single release. So that's it at 5 yards. Be comfortable on that leg. Boom. Vertical.
Was that right?
You good, but you know, you're a little sloppy.
Yeah.
You caught the ball, you let it get to your chest.
Yeah.
You want to have your hands out and catch the ball first, then tuck it. So frame it up, look it in, and catch it. Run it one more time. Sit, play. Okay, now
I appreciate that.
one more time. You're gonna run 5 yards and out. Joe, would you please throw the ball a little bit at his waist for me so he can focus on keeping his pinkies together and catch the ball like a Hey, whatever gets the job done.
So I go top of the numbers, right, since I'm going out.
You're right, top of the numbers. And now you have a double threat release because you released it outside.
Okay.
Okay. Sit, put. Boom, boom. All right. That looks a little good. We're gonna do it one more time, you know, just to clean it up. But don't forget to look it in, keep your pinks together, catch the ball and get up the field.
All right, get up. That's why I forgot to get up the field.
All right. I'm glad you know your mistakes. Okay. Sit. Putt. Boom, boom. Good catch. So, that there, I taught him how to run a proper route and actually be a receiver. So he knows the proper stance, he knows the proper release to get off the ball, he knows how to run the simple route or just run a route, and he also knows how to catch the ball and frame it up. And that there is the key to being a receiver and catching the ball. Thank you.
I appreciate it. I learned so much from this, man.
Sorry.
And I appreciate it, man.
Thank you. No problem.